Hello, Orbital.
Hello.
Are you ready
Alexa.
to get #1 victory royale?
Yeah, we bet get down.
Get down. It's been a long time since we've done that one.
Yeah, 15 boys in the club right now.
Yep. 15 boys in your mom race. it's just bad.
It is disproportionately funny, and I don't understand why. I really don't.
If you go back in time too, we really didn't do the yo mom jokes until like last season.
I feel like it's blossomed, you know, in a major way.
Yeah.
Kind of like
our mom
my
jokes,
relationship with your mom.
Our mom jokes went through puberty, and now they're ready and happy.
You know what I kind of want from the Fortnite watching aficionados on your channel.
Okay.
I kind of want like I feel like a Sporkle quiz of like the best bits that we've had, and to see if we can try and remember them.
You're asking a lot from the Sporkle and Orbital and Alexa aficionados to have watched. This is episode 67, I think, by the way.
Dude, what are we doing for our most important episode ever?
I mean, that's a good question, actually. I need to make sure that's actually where we're at, so we can plan the most important episode ever.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll make sure. Imagine it's this one and we just don't know.
That would be kind of prophetic.
That would be disappointing. It makes me want to check right now, just to make sure that we're on the right page from this moving forward. But that's a lot of episodes to watch. Like, I know what some of the people will say though. I still think there's one moment that is like, it stands out as the one that people like the most. We'll see if you can guess what it is.
Is it the glasses bit?
It was the glasses bit. It's just such a brilliant. It's such a brilliant bit. But there's been good ones. That and then the naming pasta types before we land was.
Oh, that was an El Clasico.
Yeah. Also one of my favorite pasta brands, El Clasico.
IO guard here.
Yeah, there's a couple. I have a couple of your moms.
Oh, nice.
If we need them. So it's good. I'm gonna drop them immediately for C4.
I got two splashy.
Oh, actually, I'm carrying 2 shotguns. I don't think I need that.
Well, we kind of cleaned this place out, and it's kind of lame, to be honest.
I mean, it kind of just exists as a way for them to say that this is a new POI, even though nothing actually changed, you know. There was a bounty started on you?
Oh, well. That's fine.
Do you want to just jump straight off of here and see if you survive? I figured you did it in the last episode, so I just didn't know if you figured you might have a chance to hit it this time.
I thought I could just... Why can I selectively only open, like, my parachute thing? Like, what's the dealio about that?
Don't know what you're talking about, actually.
No, but, like, why can't I just, like, always open my parachute?
Oh, they actually tried that in the game for a little bit. And it was ripped from the game because it was extraordinarily overpowered. But, let me just say, that was because people would build up, like, really high and then just glide off. Now that you can't build, I actually think it might be good to do that.
Yeah. That's what I thought was implemented in the game.
No, I don't think that's what you thought was implemented, but we can pretend if you want.
I'm looking for... Are you still...
I'm down.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, frick, there's people. And by people, I mean IO guards.
Oh yeah, you're all the way over there.
Yeah,
I'm nab myself.
Go for it. I still think the tank's kind of... Oh, dude, there's a guy here. There's a guy here. I'm dead. Did you just... No, you didn't. Alright, I will die momentarily. There's 2 guys in here. Boy, I just see this ending about as morally as it can, but I would love to see how it goes. I mean, it's just a mess.
It's sad.
Okay.
How did they kill me?
I mean, they shot you through the little cover in the front that you can shoot people through.
I didn't realize, why would anyone design a tank that you can look out of? What sort of protection does that offer?
Probably so you could counter the tank in the video game that you're playing.
Yeah, but that's not realistic.
Well, what part of this game is realistic? Like, you're literally playing as Dwayne The Rock Johnson in a robot suit running around.
Yeah, but we're all bipeds.
It's all relative because, like, I do have a fish that I just walk around as sometimes.
What you do at the weekend is entirely your business.
Can you imagine if... imagine a world where all animals had the same neurological capacity that a human does, but just couldn't communicate with us. Do you think we would still eat them?
That's a really interesting question.
So, like, you go fishing, and you, like, pull up a fish, and it's just, like, looking at you with sad, scared eyes, like, glub, glub, glubbing, and you could, like, run it through a translator and find out that it's, like, please don't eat me, I have a family kind of thing. Do you think we would still eat
like
them?
Spewing Shakespeare? It's like, how did you know Shakespeare? You're a fish?
Sure, yeah. It'd be pretty fricked, honestly.
I feel like we wouldn't actually eat them.
I think you really, really gotta look at one side of the political scheme and realize that they're not gonna care.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. But like this whole like mindset of actually like caring for animals is a pretty modern concept, right?
I would agree, yeah.
Like, I mean, by pretty modern, I mean like really modern. I mean, even like World War II, like we didn't care about dogs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I say that it's all relative.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
The Fortnite series is a safe space. Don't worry.
Oh no, can't get in there. That's embarrassing.
I think we're alone, actually.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be anyone around.
No. Just a free lumberyard.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
About sneezing. You ever sneeze live on camera?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Do you do it on purpose? Are you like, I'm gonna make people listen to my sneeze?
Can you sneeze on command?
No, of course not. What sort of a stupid question is that?
Well,
Who can sneeze on command?
You just basically asked me it, but...
Oh, dude, I actually can sneeze on command. That's actually a really good question.
Hit me with it.
If you hit yourself in the nose, you'll sneeze.
You know what? I will tell you, I have done something similar, but it's like it's the COVID test, man.
Oh,
if you stick a very, very like thin stick up your nose, you will sneeze, guaranteed.
That's miserable.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Here's a question. When you're doing a COVID test,
okay,
do you prefer sticking it up your nose or sticking it up your butt? No, sorry. Excuse me. Or sticking it down your throat.
My personal favorite place to stick the COVID test is in your mother. No, I'm gonna be real. I've never done a throat one.
Really?
I've never thrown your mom.
Have you seriously not done a throat one?
No, I've only ever done those ones. And I've never gotten like an actual legit one. I've only ever done the take home ones.
Yeah, the lateral flows.
Because I've never had a reason to do the other ones.
Do the PCR. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I do need to do one at some point, just to like, say I survived the pandemic and I went through the trenches. I shoved this stick in my throat. you know? I feel like it's an important step for me.
So, dude, it's kind of... I kind of felt like... I had to go and do a PCR. So basically we have like a system here, or we used to have a system here where you had to isolate if you tested positive on a lateral flow, and then you had to go and get like a big boy PCR or whatever to prove it.
Yeah.
Cool. And the upshot is, I kept the little booklet that came with the instructions, because I was like, oh well, in X number of years, I'm gonna look back on this. I'm gonna be like, well, that's a piece of history. That's a piece of memorabilia, you know?
Yeah. That's the entire story, huh?
That's it.
Okay. It's actually weird. There's a thing here, by the way. Quest related thing.
Oh, yes, please. Please. Actually, no, I don't care. Don't care.
I thought about when I got my first 2 COVID vaccines.
Yeah.
The third booster one I just got at like a drugstore nearby because nobody cared anymore.
A dirty booster.
Yeah. But at the time, like, it was early on because it was last March when the vaccines were, and like it was like the day that. Okay, hey, can I get in your car, please?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just going over here to do a.
Okay.
Where's the thing? There should be a thing around here. There's a signal jammer. Ah, here we go.
Okay.
How do I... There we go.
Clearly, I do not have that yet.
There you go. It's all yours.
No, like it.
You drive.
Sure. But it was such a big deal, right? That when we had gotten the COVID vaccine, they had you. It was like a spot downtown, and they had. I'm stuck in the wall. And they had like the military administering the vaccines and stuff. So it was like, it was very, very official and, very, it felt kind of dystopian in nature.
Yeah. Super agree.
And I remember it just being like one of those things where as I was getting it, I was like, this is like, I'm definitely looking at something that will be, like, I'm participating in something that will be in the history books someday, like, for sure. And looking, like, now, it's like, who cares? It's just a COVID vaccine. But it was, I thought it was really cool, actually.
The that was the exact same experience when I first turned up at the testing center to do the down your nose PCR test.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Because I was like, it's terrifying, like, going into these tents and, like,
oh, yeah.
and doing it. I know it's good. I know that everyone around here is, like, probably, like, really, really nice. But it's freaky, and it's, what are you pinging? Stop pinging.
I'm literally just pinging the vault for you to come. I didn't want to interrupt your story.
Very good. Well, you did. Just gonna grab this chest here.
Are there any other things that you, like, think about as I was a part of something very, very historical?
Probably your mom, actually, now that I think about it.
I feel like this episode has gotten all of a sudden very, very serious in nature. And I'm gonna bring up an even more, like, serious topic.
Hit me.
So, like, I was born on September 11th. But not September 11th when the towers actually fell. But it was like 3 years later. So my mom and I were getting balloons for my birthday in a store when we heard the news and stuff. And I don't remember it at all. Like, I was 3, so...
You pogged out of your mind for the balloons, probably, right?
Pretty much. But then, like, I lived the rest of my life where... You know how, like, you would go to school, and if it was your birthday, they would, do stuff. They would, like, say your name on the announcements and things like that. It was always, like, September 11th, I'm pogged up about my birthday, and then they'd be like, we're gonna do 5 minutes of on top of the hill, on top of the hill.
Yeah.
I railed the one guy.
He's on low. You want to shoot yourself up there? Also, that's a thermal fish.
Don't need it. Dude, there's something really weird.
the heck?
I knocked one.
Okay.
We traded. I'm gonna res.
heck
Eat
is
that
happening?
fish behind you as soon as you res.
Gotcha.
There's no way that dude res his teammate. There's actually no shot. So we should probably push this.
You can push if you want. I'll cover.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get some nades up there.
Nice job getting one up there.
I did get one singular nade up there.
Coming.
There's another guy. I'm dead, but he's so weak. I'm talking like 20 health. On me.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
Oh, I ate a bit more.
That's rough.
That was unfortunate. Hit a basic one as well. Hit a basic gun. Ugh. Makes me sick. Repulsed.
Physically repulsed.
Physically repulsed. Oh, God. But yeah, no, dude, the COVID thing, and you feel part of something, right? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
this is a moment,
Yeah.
you know?
History book moment.
History book moment.
Do you know the most recent time that I felt that history book moment?
What? When?
Standing on that hill, top left of this map. You're down, one guy left. Going for a back-to-back 2 wins at Greasy Grove. And then I shotgun the guy in the head. Get the victory. Curse broken. Never have to land at Greasy Grove ever again. Remember that one?
Yeah.
God, that felt good.
Do you ever think about, okay, what's going to happen to this video in 150 years time, right? So when you're dead, you know, basically everyone that you ever knew has died as well. And like, you know, you haven't made videos for, you know, I don't know, X number of years, you know, 100 years or so since you've been dead or whatever. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to the Alexa channel? Do you reckon people are gonna like come back and like
People aren't
like,
watching my videos today while I'm uploading them, let alone 150 years from now.
I don't know, dude. I feel like we are like on the precipice of like the information age. So therefore, everything that we create now, regardless of the quality, and it is questionable, you know, absolutely. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the back of Greasy.
All right, I'm gonna just go Greasy.
Fair dues. It's like I feel like we're on the precipice, and therefore, like, this is like the start of the funnel, you know? Before.
See, I agree with you.
So much data.
But I think I'm more pessimistic than you. And I'm solely speaking from, like, I think it's probably the security background in me. But I look at YouTube today. And the most realistic thing in the next 150 years is probably their servers get bombed at some point and all of our footage is lost.
Yeah, I mean,
like, I know that that's a sad, kind of depressing way to think about it, but like the chances of the servers that are hosting our data being alive and well 150 years from now, like technology, there hasn't been a computer that's been around for 150 years yet. Like, computers were not invented.
You're absolutely correct.
So
Totally.
to think that the technology we have today will still be even remotely relevant 150 years from now just feels insane to me.
Okay, sure, but let's make the bold assumption that it is.
Okay.
Let's make the bold assumption that there is no sort of cataclysmic, you know, sort of like properly world-ending event.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to fight a dude here.
Is there an actual team
Oh my god, yeah, there's...
coming to save you?
No!
Coming to save you. You seem to be
I
somewhat
just
under control.
wanted some... Run! Oh god. They're right here. They're coming. One's behind there. They're gonna kill me. They're coming. They're chasing around. They're digging through the wall. Here. I believe.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so good. That's
got him both?
absolutely insane. That's one of those that, like, you gotta watch this footage back at some point. Jesus, criminy.
Wow, well done. Well done.
4 HP. Holy lordy. Definitely real boys, I'll tell you that. That was a mess. Now, have you ever heard of Moore's Law?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Moore's Law is one of those things that, like, it blows my mind because, like, it's proven to be true, but it's also, like, pretty much every computer scientist agrees that, like, Moore's Law won't exist soon. Because we have, like, tapped out on the physical capabilities. Like, we are moving into, like, the metaphysical space in order to break Moore's Law. Like, it's insane to think about.
That's just me.
Here,
Excited.
I'm kegging. For those that don't know what Moore's Law is, by the way, because that's actually a fairly technical term that not everybody would know about, it's basically that our computer processing power doubles, like, every couple of years. But we've now reached a point where it can't anymore because we've reached the physical capability of, like, processors in a computer, because we literally, like, the physical space on a CPU, we cannot put any more, you know, micro computers on it.
Can't put any more chips in the micro.
Yep. It's wild. It's just like one of those things that just blows my mind, for sure. I could talk about it for a very long time. Dude, let's go. Dude, honestly, exactly. Boat Brothers, let's go crazy. We're going to literally boat up the far left of the island to get in zone.
Oh, I like it.
We've never done boys fishing trip before. As a missile flies past my head. This is just a happy boys fishing trip. If
what?
Okay.
What?
What?
Sorry. No, nothing. I just fired a missile, then it got stuck in a whirlpool.
I see. Let me ask this question to you. Also, I would recommend not boosting because this thing runs out of gas really fast.
I have not boosted once,
Okay,
so if you make bad decisions, I'll pick you up.
Don't boost. If we ever did a definitely not Fortnite IRL reunion, what would we do?
We would have a Nerf battle and pretend that it's Fortnite.
That actually sounds sick to me. Hey, dude, watch. It's Nexon.
It's what?
It's the knockoff of Ikson because we're dumping oil into the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna fill her up.
Chug us up. Honestly, I should probably chug up mine.
I'll help you chug. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, this one's at 100% fuel. So.
Oh, why don't we just both ride it?
Boys fishing trip.
So I mean, like, let's just return to the matter at hand, right? If there is no interruptions, if they're all still around, if all the videos are accessible, if YouTube as a company exists, the videos exist, etc., etc., etc. What are you actually saying about this?
I mean, someone probably commented cringe on it.
These nuts?
Yeah. Yeah, these two guys sound like they got ligma. Like,
here's something that blew my mind, right? I was listening to a podcast today. It's all about the Assyrian Empire, like from like Baghdad and Iraq and that sort of area. But something that blew my mind was that this empire existed, what, like 3,000 years ago, and they've got like thousands and thousands tablets that these people wrote on, and yet 90% of them have not yet been inspected by an expert. 90%.
That's kind of
like,
wild.
That's totally wild. Does that not like reframe?
Well, it's also like kind of the Library of Alexandria. right?
Right?
Like the
So sad.
entire library got burnt to the ground, and like it's
Yeah.
thousands of years of knowledge just lost. Oh, we can't get up over here, dude. We're about to explore parts of this map we ain't ever seen before. Like, what the hell is this bridge? This is a nice bridge.
Why would you build a bridge out here? How is it economically viable?
This is a nice bridge. You're also like lagging off your ass cheeks right now.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
good.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Good thing we're not in a fight, right? We're just living a happy life out here.
What's this do?
The loot's cracked out here. But no, I do wonder, it's like, what if there was a lot of technology and like plans for technology and math already in place thousands of years ago, and then all of the knowledge got burnt to the ground, and it just set back the, production of the universe by 2,000 years. Like,
have you ever read Isaac Asimov's Foundation series?
I have not, no.
Science fiction. It's a classic science fiction book written in the 1950s. It is brilliant because it is a work more of philosophy than it is of science fiction, but it's a fantastic work of science fiction nonetheless. As you probably know, right? Like the best science fiction is the science fiction that doesn't date itself by using, crappy little predictions of the future.
Oh yeah.
And there is basically a scenario in this book. I would say everyone who hasn't read it to read it, but the scenario in this book where technology gets so advanced that people forget how to make technology, right? And then as the technology starts to date, nobody can replace it because nobody knows how to make it.
That's pretty wild.
And dude, think about the world that we live in, right? Do you know how to make a smartphone?
Nope.
But this is the start of it, right? Like don't know how to make smartphone, don't know how to make a CPU or any of that nonsense, and yet we just use it all and take it for granted.
Yeah.
That kind of is cool, but also kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I would agree. No, it's pretty fricked. Oh, dude, somebody definitely died here.
Yeah.
We're like kind of finally in civilization. And this is also like, not to go back to the Fortnite, this is a stacked as hell lobby, man. Like there's 30 people alive in this lobby right now. This is a small circle. So
Oh.
we gotta pog up on this one. That's a boar, yep.
I tamed it.
You tamed it?
Yeah.
So he's just our friend now.
I don't know. I mean, not following me.
It just dug up ammo for us. How the hell did you tame him?
I just pressed E on him.
Okay. What would you do if I killed him?
I knew you were going to threaten that. Oh, he's untouchable.
He's just invincible. Honestly, I welcome our pig overlord. I'm happy we have him.
Are we progressing around the outside of the map for some obscene reason?
I mean, we're just kind of, this is a weird episode, right? Started with the chaos play at Greasy Grove, and now it's kind of resulted in exploring parts of the map we've never seen
over
before. There? I see him. Like he went into the house. Don't really have anything that I can use to see through the walls here.
I've got thermal.
Okay. I just saw him. He was inside.
He's in. Yeah. He's at the back now. My grenade.
I got obliterated. He's literally right outside this door. Might be on the roof. I would. Okay. He's inside. Top shelf.
Oh, come on. Why did I swap my shotgun, dude? It feels so bad, man.
It feels bad. Anyway, though, a lot of good philosophical talks and conversations during this episode of Fortnite today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. As always, liking the video is much appreciated. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.